part 5 from chapter 15, class 8 science, that will be some natural phenomena. So if you will see the part 4, I have already discussed about seismic zone. Okay, so seismic zone is a fault zone, or you can even say that it is a weak zone. A quick revision we will do, because today what I am going to teach you is linked to that. Okay, so you must be aware, and for detail you can check my part 4 video. You will get all about seismic zone. Okay, so it is the zone where the risk or where the chances of earthquake to occur is maximum. सबसे ज़्यादा earthquake occur करने का चांस वहाँ पे होता है, तो उन एरिया को, उस जगह को, उस स्टेट को या उस सिटी को एक नाम दिया गया है जिसका नाम है सिस्मिक जोन. सिस्मिक जोन इंडिया में भी बहुत सारे हैं, that we have discussed in part 4, that Kashmir, Rann of Kutch and some parts of the South India and all, they are just covered in seismic zone. After that, if you will see in the world, there are many countries like Japan is there, Chile is there. So many countries are there where there is the maximum chance that earthquake would take place. Okay, so these places, either it's a country or it's some city or it can be some state or whatever location it is, these areas which have a higher risk of having the earthquake, they are marked as seismic zone, or you can say fault zone or a weak zone. Okay, so that is, I hope, clear to you. And for detail, please refer to the part 4 video. There in the detail we have discussed all about this. Okay, so today I am going to tell you about seismic wave. In the part 4 we have also discussed about the Richter scale. Richter scale is basically for measuring. Okay, so today I am going to tell you about seismic wave. Fine. So seismic waves, the earthquake produced waves on the earth's surface. Okay, earthquake produced waves on the earth's surface which are called seismic wave. Okay, so this is basically seismic wave. It's a earthquake caused wave. अब होता क्या है, जब earthquake occur किया, earthquake has taken place, there will be some kind of wave. Wave is basically what? The vibration or the shaking which we have got because of earthquake. Earthquake की वजह से एक vibration होगा, एक shaking होगी, तो उसकी वजह से wave generate होगी और जिसका नाम होगा seismic wave. Okay, so the earthquake produces waves on the earth, and this wave is called seismic wave. This wave is called seismic waves. Okay, so the earthquake produces waves on the earth. This wave is called seismic wave. Now what happened? What is the direction of this wave? If I will tell you about, if we talk about the direction of the wave, so these waves, they travel in all the directions. Okay, on the earth's surface. They can travel in this direction, they can travel in this direction, in this. Okay, so these waves, they can travel, or you can say the seismic waves can travel in all the directions on the earth's surface. Okay, the seismic wave can travel in all the directions on the earth's surface. तो एक नॉर्मल सी शेकिंग वाइब्रेशन जो होता है उसकी वजह से कुछ वेव्स जनरेट होंगी। वो वेव्स बेसिकली क्या होंगी? दोज वेव्स are called seismic waves. Now these seismic waves, they travel in all direction. They can travel in all the directions. Just I will draw a diagram and will show you about these waves. Okay? So these are 4 types of seismic waves. The P waves, first type. Second type is S waves. The third type is Rayleigh waves, and the fourth one is a Love wave. Okay, so seismic waves basically can be divided into 4 categories: P wave, S wave, Rayleigh wave, and Love wave. Let's see one by one. What are the features of them? So if we talk about P wave, it is also called as primary wave. Okay, P wave is called as primary wave, or it is also called as pressure wave. Okay, so P wave को क्या बोलते हैं? Primary wave और pressure wave. Fine. P wave is also called as primary wave or a pressure wave. Now here you can see that when this wave is falling, somewhere there is expansion and somewhere there is compression, or you can say contraction. So expansion means burden, compression is compacting or it is being compressed. Okay, so that side is called pressure wave. So because of this pressure there is a expansion and compression in it. Okay, so this wave travels at the greatest velocity through the earth. This P waves or primary waves or the pressure wave, it travels with the greatest velocity of the earth. Okay, travels at the greatest velocity of the earth, or you can say greatest velocity through the earth. Okay, so travels at the greatest velocity. So this was about P wave. This is a primary wave, also called as pressure waves. You can see some expansion, some contraction is occurring, and it travels at the greatest velocity through the earth. Next comes the S wave. Okay, so the first thing is why its name is S wave. As you can see that this wave is making a bit S shape. Okay, when we write S like this only. Okay, so this is making S shape. That's why it is called as S wave. Else it is also called as secondary wave. So this was a P wave was a primary wave. S wave is a secondary wave. Okay, secondary wave, and as you can see it is making a S shape. Okay, so till when it is making S shape, जहाँ तक S shape बन रहा है उसके बाद बिल्कुल प्लेन है, तो this region is the undisturbed region. That area is not disturbed. जहाँ पे S waves बन रहे हैं वहीं पे इनका इफेक्ट है सेकेंडरी वेव्स का. इनको shear waves भी कहते हैं और shaking waves. It is also called as shaking wave or shear wave. Fine. So this is a secondary wave. It makes a shape like S. So now this transverse wave it travels slower than the P waves. P waves से slow travel करते हैं S wave. Okay. So travels slower than the P wave. Slower than the P wave. Okay. So we are talking about the types of seismic wave, in which we have seen the first two very important waves: P waves, that is a primary wave, and S wave, that is a secondary wave, and this travels at the greatest slower than the P wave. Means P wave is traveling most fastly. Next comes Rayleigh wave. So what is this? It is also called as ground roll. Okay. Now why it is called as ground roll? I will be explaining to you. It is also called as ground roll wave. Okay. P wave or ground roll. So it travels as currents which are similar to those on the earth surface. Okay. So ये ऐसे travel करती है जो कि similar है बिल्कुल और surface में जैसे कि water run करता है. Okay. So on the surface of the water. Fine. Similar to that on the surface of a water. Okay. So here you can see circular motion is shown. So it is not purely like S, but little slanted, like the way water की waves होती है, water currents जो होते हैं, उनकी तरह ये travel करता है. Okay. Now one very important thing about the ground roll is that it is observed that this wave is mostly found in the open area. अब open area की बात करें तो open space, any of the open space during the earthquake. जब earthquake आता है तो जो Rayleigh wave है या ground roll wave है ये open area में जनरली अकर करती है. ऐसा पाया गया है, ऐसा एक निकाला गया है. ओके. सो ओपन एरिया लाइक पार्किंग लॉट्स, जो पार्किंग लॉट्स होते हैं उसमें ये बहुत ज्यादा पाती है जहाँ पे कार मूव्स अप एंड डाउन, वेयर द कार मूव्स अप एंड डाउन विद द वेव्स. ओके. सो दिस Rayleigh wave is also called as ground roll and it moves similar to the way water current moves. जैसे वाटर करंट मूव करता है बस बिल्कुल वैसे ही ये मूव करती है और ये जनरली कहाँ पे ओपन एरिया में पाया जाता है. जब earthquake आता है तो ओपन एरिया लाइक पार्किंग लॉट्स. ओके. जैसे कि पार्किंग लॉट्स वगैरह में ये ज्यादा पाया जाता है. ओके. नेक्स्ट द फोर्थ टाइप ऑफ अ वेव इज अ लव वेव. ओके. So we will discuss about it. It causes horizontal shearing of a ground. एक horizontal shearing होती है ground की इसके through, and they usually travel slightly faster than Rayleigh. Rayleigh से faster ये travel करते हैं. You can see this upward, and here it is coming downward, up, down. So it is shearing horizontally to the ground and it usually travels. It is not necessary that most always travels, but it usually travels faster than the Rayleigh wave. Okay. So this was about the types of seismic waves. We have got to know what is seismic waves. The types of seismic waves, 4 types: P type or a primary wave or a pressure wave. S type is a secondary wave or a shaking wave, shear wave. The third is a Rayleigh wave, which is also called as ground roll, and the fourth one is a love wave. Okay. So this was all about the types of waves. Next we are going to talk about seismography, or you can say seismograph. Okay, so let's discuss about seismograph. Okay, so seismograph is what? It's an instrument. An instrument that records the seismic wave is called as seismograph. As the name itself indicates, सिस्मिक वेव्स को मेजर करने के लिए, सिस्मिक वेव्स को रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट बना है जिसका नाम है सिस्मोग्राफ। ओके, सो सिस्मोग्राफ इज एन इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज्ड टू रिकॉर्ड सिस्मिक वेव्स। अब आपने देखा कि जब अर्थक्वेक आता है तो सिस्मिक वेव्स आ रही हैं, तो वो जो वेव्स हमको मेजर तो करना पड़ेगा, तो मेजर करने के लिए एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जिसका नाम है सिस्मोग्राफ। ओके, एंड नाउ वी विल सी द डिजाइनिंग ऑफ इट एंड द डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ इट। सो the seismic wave is measured by an instrument, or it is being recorded by an instrument called seismograph. The seismic wave is measured by an instrument called seismograph. So now this seismograph, it consists of a vibrating rod. A vibrating rod is there, or you can say it's a pendulum that starts vibrating when tremors occur. Okay, so this seismograph basically has got a pendulum or a vibrating rod. So जब भी कोई shaking हुई, earthquake आने वाला है या आ गया है, तो ये पेंडुलम जो है आपका ये वाइब्रेट करने लगेगा. इट इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट, इट स्टार्ट्स वाइब्रेटिंग. ओके, सो आल्सो if we will see that this device has also got a writing device and a roll paper. Okay, it has also got a writing device or a roll paper. The writing device is attached to the oscillator, means to the rod it is being attached. Okay, so the writing device is attached to the oscillator. So here I will draw the diagram, so it will be more clear to you if I will draw the diagram. Okay, now here the pencil is there on which the rod is being attached. Okay, so this is a spring here, and here is a pencil. Fine, here comes a pencil, this one is a, and this is our rigid support. This area is a rigid support. Okay, so this is a diagram to show a seismograph. So you can see that a metal rod is attached to the pencil. Here there is a pencil and a metal rod is attached to it. This records the waves on the paper. पेपर पे ये waves जब भी आएंगी, जब पेंडुलम आपका वाइब्रेट होगा तो ये रिकॉर्ड करेगा waves on the paper. So scientists have studied these waves and they have constructed also a map of the earthquake. Okay, so using a seismograph, scientists have studied these waves and they have constructed a map of the earthquake. जब earthquake आया तो उसका पूरा एक map बनाया scientists after studying the seismic waves using a seismograph. Okay, so this helps them in determining the power of the earthquake. कितना पावरफुल अर्थक्वेक था, कितने पावर से अर्थक्वेक आया था, वो वेव्स के स्टडी के थ्रू साइंटिस्ट वर एबल टू डिटरमाइन. ओके, सो हियर यू कैन सी a very clear diagram is there. This is the rod and that metal rod is attached to the pencil which records the waves on the paper. So seismograph is an instrument which is used to record or measure the seismic waves. Okay, so this was about seismic wave and seismograph, and we have also seen the types of seismograph. So next 1 important points are there in the earthquake. So that also we will see. The first is about focus. Okay, what is focus? Focus नाम से आपको क्या लगता है? Focus का क्या मतलब होगा? Focus एक वैसा focus आप समझ रहे हो जहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा focus होगा, सबसे ज़्यादा अटेंशन होगा, वो एरिया क्या बोला जाता है? फोकस बोला जाता है. ओके, सो द फोकस ऑफ द अर्थक्वेक इज अ पॉइंट इनसाइड द अर्थ. ओके, इज अ पॉइंट इनसाइड द अर्थ सरफेस वेयर द अर्थक्वेक अकर्स. फोकस क्या है? अर्थ सरफेस है पूरा, उसमें पॉइंट है जहां पे बेसिकली अर्थक्वेक अकर हो. अब students, one thing I would like to clear you that suppose this is the point where earthquake occurs. अब आपको लगेगा कि point तो ये था earthquake का, फिर बाकी चीजें क्यों डिस्टर्ब हुई? तो अगर earthquake यहाँ पे occur किया तो it is not कि it will affect only this part. जितने भी इनके अगल बगल के पार्ट हैं वो भी अफेक्ट होते हैं. जिस मैग्नीट्यूड से अर्थक्वेक आया है उस हिसाब से उसका असर होगा. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि जो मेन पॉइंट था अर्थक्वेक का वो किसी और कंट्री में था, बट जो उसकी नियर बाय कंट्रीज हैं वो भी अफेक्टेड होती हैं. ठीक है, अर्थक्वेक आया जापान में बट अफेक्ट आया यहाँ पे भी, इंडिया में भी, या इवन इन इंडिया यू कैन सी कि अर्थक्वेक आया आपके भुवनेश्वर में, मींस उड़ीसा के किसी भी उसमें आया अर्थक्वेक, और जो बगल की कंट्री स्टेट्स है, सॉरी बिहार है, झारखंड है, they are also being affected. Okay, so when earthquake comes in Kashmir, it affects Delhi and all nearby places, Ghaziabad, Noida, all these places get affected. So basically focus तो एक point है जहाँ पे earthquake occur किया. Okay, it is a point where earthquake has been occurred. So it is called as hypocenter. Okay, so focus of an earthquake is a point where the earthquake has actually occurred. Is a point on the earth's surface, you can say is a point inside the earth's surface. Inside the surface where earthquake has occurred. Okay, so focus of an earthquake is a point inside the earth's surface where earthquake has occurred. So it is called hypocenter. Okay, so this one is called as hypocenter. तो एक तो हो गया hypocenter, दूसरी बात करते हैं इपी सेंटर की। नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज इपी सेंटर? हाइपोसेंटर तो प्लेस हो गई जहां पे मेन अर्थक्वेक अगर किया, जो भी फोकस था वहां पे। अब इपी सेंटर की बात करें तो इपी सेंटर इज आल्सो अ रीजन ऑन द अर्थ सरफेस दैट इज क्लोजेस्ट टू द फोकस। फोकस के बिल्कुल क्लोज है। जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि पंजाब में अगर अर्थक्वेक आया तो सबसे क्लोज वहां से क्या है? ओके, सो सबसे क्लोज दिल्ली है, गाजियाबाद, नोएडा, ये सब कुछ है, तो इट इज गोइंग टू अफेक्ट दोज एरियाज। तो ईपी सेंटर क्या हो गया? फोकस अगर आपका दिल्ली है तो ईपी सेंटर क्या हो गया? पंजाब आ गया, या आपका राजस्थान है जो बिल्कुल बगल वाले जो भी हैं वो आपके ईपी सेंटर आ गया। मतलब कि क्लोजेस्ट टू द फोकस, फोकस के बिल्कुल पास में है। ओके, तो उसको क्या बोला जाएगा? दैट इज कॉल्ड द ईपी सेंटर। बेसिकली द अर्थक्वेक हैज नॉट ओरिजिनेटेड ऑन द ईपी सेंटर। अर्थक्वेक हमेशा कहां ओरिजिनेट किया? जो फोकस था दिल्ली में ओरिजिनेट किया, तो दिल्ली इज द फोकस, बट ईपी सेंटर क्या? पंजाब है। वहां पे अर्थक्वेक आया तो नहीं, बट उसका असर है क्योंकि वो क्लोज टू द फोकस है। ओके, सो epicenter is the region on the earth's surface that is closest to the focus. Epicenter is the region on the earth's surface that is closest to the focus. Okay, it is closest to the focus. And the second very important thing to remember is that the earthquake does not originate from the epicenter. Okay, so this was about the focus. Focus क्या है? वो मेन एरिया जहां पे अर्थक्वेक आपका अगर किया, और ईपी सेंटर इज क्लोजेस्ट प्लेस टू द अर्थक्वेक। ओके, सो a diagram I will draw and just show you. So earthquake map. Okay, so let's see our earthquake map. So I am drawing a map. Suppose this is the earth. Okay, ये earth का surface है और focus यहाँ पे है. This portion, this I am drawing. This is the what? It is the focus. Okay. अब ये focus है तो एपिसेंटर क्या होंगे? ये जो इसके पास वाले इधर के एरिया है यहाँ पे, ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये एपिसेंटर हो जाएगा। नियर बाय एरिया जो है कि ये एपिसेंटर हो जाएगा। ये आपका अर्थ सरफेस है। ओके, अर्थ सरफेस जहां पे बेसिकली अर्थक्वेक अकर किया है। ओके, और इधर कहीं आपकी सिस्मिक वेव्स होंगी, सिस्मिक वेव्स। ओके, सो अर्थक्वेक मैप जो कि साइंटिस्ट वगैरह सिस्मोग्राफ के थ्रू बनाते हैं, दिस इज ऐसे ऐसे कुछ वेव्स होंगी जो कि सिस्मिक वेव्स है, इन्हीं को अर्थक्वेक मैप बोलते हैं। ओके, सो आई होप this focus and epicenter should be very clear to you. This was the focus where the earthquake has originated या earthquake has occurred, and nearby there is a epicenter, means the closest area to the earthquake. Okay, so this is about, we have discussed about the seismic waves, seismograph. We have seen the types of seismic waves, and we have constructed the Earth's map, earthquake map. Sorry. Okay, so this was all for today. Keep watching my video. In the part 6, we are going to discuss all about the precautions, the causes, the damages that the earthquake takes place. Okay, so that is very crucial, very important. We should know. It is in your syllabus. That is good. आपके syllabus में है, इसलिए आपको पढ़ना है. इट इज नॉट यू हैव टू स्टडी जस्ट फॉर गेनिंग मार्क्स. आपको केवल मार्क्स पाने के लिए इसको नहीं पढ़ना है. ये जो नेचुरल फेनोमेनन है ये कभी भी हमारे साथ हो सकते हैं, तो वी शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ इट. इसको सिलेबस में रखने का एक पर्पस है, इसीलिए रखा गया है ताकि फ्यूचर में अगर कभी हमारे साथ ऐसा कुछ हो, ऐसी कोई फेनोमेनन अगर करे तो हम अवेयर रहें और हम वो प्रिकॉशंस ले सकें, हम वो रिसोर्सेज अपने पास अवेलेबल रखें जिससे कि उसका कम से कम इफेक्ट हमारे ऊपर हो. ओके, सो पार्ट 6, प्लीज डोंट forget to watch my part 6 in which I will be telling you all about the causes and damages that is being caused by the earthquake, and we will see the precautions we can take when the earthquake has occurred. अगर earthquake आ गया तो हम क्या precautions ले सकते हैं और अपने आप को कैसे सेव कर सकते हैं. और दूसरी चीज ये है कि जब earthquake नहीं आया उससे पहले हमें अपने बिल्डिंग बनाते वक्त, अपना जब घर कंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं और एनीथिंग, how can we be alert. Okay, so this was all for today students. If you like my video, please give a like button, and if you have not subscribed our channel or is followed, please do subscribe it so that you can get all the updates whenever we upload any new video. Okay, so please press the bell icon so that you can be updated. I hope you have liked the video, so give a like button also, and in the description box you can see our phone number. Our email ID is there. In the comment section you can give your valuable comments. If you have any comments, please do not hesitate to comment, and also you can phone or call us if you have any queries. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video.